What's good, YouTube? David Sports Cards here, back with another video. Hope you're doing well. This is going to be another Cardmunity video. I have a trifecta of video responses to do, as well as a care package from a YouTube Hall of Famer. You're not going to want to miss any of this. So without further ado, let me get into the cards. First VR, I know I'm late, buddy, but it goes out to my brother in cardboard, Brian at BRoth6. Brian was the first friend I made in this community and has been super good to me. Brian wanted us to share a card or cards that have been doodled on in a funny way. And I have a ton of cards that have marks on the back especially, but they're usually X's, underlined, circled, nothing funny. But I was looking through my commons and I found one that's actually very fitting. And it's this 1960 Topps Chuck Dressen, and he's got an arrow drawn through his head, right in the Halloween spirit. And Chuck Dressen, for those of you that don't know, well, he's pictured here as a Braves manager. He coached the Dodgers to a couple pennants in the early 50s and was actually part of Brian's amazing baseball find that if you haven't checked out, you definitely should hop over to his channel and see. Really awesome stuff. Hope you enjoyed this one, Brian. Really cool doodle that I was able to find in my PC. I got to look through some commons that I hadn't looked through in a while. So really awesome to support you there, brother. The next VR is for a channel that's relatively new to me, and that's Scott Maz. Now, Scott Maz has been commenting like crazy on people's videos, and I had seen the name in comment sections, but I didn't realize he was making his own content until I saw people doing video responses for him, and people were shouting him out for Wade Boggs fans VR that he's doing. And Scott's a really cool member of this community, seems to be having a really great attitude. He collects a lot of great stuff, sets included, and for his VR, he wanted us to share our favorite set. And I'm not a set guy. I kind of am a guy that collects mostly singles, but as a lot of you know, I've been putting together the 1965 Topps set, and it has really risen the ranks in my collecting preferences. It's a set that I already loved, but by putting this set together, it has kind of leveled up. And I have this stack here that I've never showed on camera that came in the last couple weeks, I'd say. Got this Bill McCool. Love the old rookie cup there. An Al McBean. Mike White of the Houston 45s. Chris Cannizzaro. Love the old catcher cards. Tony Gonzalez of the Phillies, and they're going to be rocking the house tonight in Citizens Bank Park. Halloween night for the World Series. That series has been so good, and it's going to continue to be great. Go Phillies. Shout out to all the Philadelphia members of this community. Got a Doug Camilli from the Dodgers. Pedro Gonzalez from the Yankees. Steve Boros. And a no-cap card of Charlie James, which I used to just completely avoid no-cap cards, and I've had to get them for the set, obviously. But if you love the design of a card enough, like I love the cartoons on the back. He was a star halfback at the University of Missouri. The old pennant with the team logo and the colors, it just works. I don't even think about him not wearing a hat as much as I would with almost any other set. So, really cool one there. But the big one that I got in is one that I wasn't expecting to pick up anytime soon, and that was the Roger Maris. He's been in the news, obviously, with Aaron Judge breaking his home run record that stood for 61 years when he hit 61 in 1961. Baseball is just beautiful like that. But this is his last Yankee card, and it's a really nice example. BVG 4.5, obviously the cartoon on the back. Set the new home run record with 61 home runs in 1961. So shout out Lou Rock and all the Yankees fans out there. Great player from that time and an awesome card for my set. The final VR is for a fellow Red Sox fan that I met at the National, and we have a lot of things in common. That's Eric Four Leaf Cards. We have a wide collecting net, I'd like to say, in terms of the variety that we collect. And we collect Hall of Famers, we collect people from our favorite teams, and we really love the artwork and the beauty of the card. So his contest is very fitting. He wants us to show up to 5 cards that are the most beautiful in our collection. And much like Adam's 3 for 3 that I was on, it's like picking children. It is impossible for me to pick what 5 are the most beautiful cards in my collection. So I restricted myself, much like the 3 and 3, to 1 card from each decade. A 50s card, a 60s card, and a 70s card that I just love. And starting off with the 50s, Stan the Man Musial at his first Topps card in the beautiful 58 All-Star set. The blue with the yellow sports magazine, it just works. Beautiful image there of Stan Musial with the old St. Louis cap. The backs are gorgeous. Just an awesome card and a hell of an intro for the Hall of Famer to Topps baseball. So shout out Don at Don's Field of Dreams, huge Musial guy, and I know he'll love that one. Next one is actually a card I got from Brian Roth, and that's my 1969 Topps Johnny Bench. Can't go wrong with vintage catcher cards. You can't go wrong with vintage rookie cup, and you put that together with a Hall of Fame catcher in a catching post this beautiful with the old Reds jersey. It is one of the best cards ever made. And I love how bright the back on this one is. Johnny's first big league homer came on September 20th, 1967. 69 Topps is a great set and one that I absolutely love some of the cards like this from. And my 70s pick, while it's not a cool action shot, it's more about the set itself with this one. They called them the Black Beauties, and in 1971, we all know that they have condition issues with chipping and creasing and problems with the black borders. But when you get a card that has the clean black borders, it is stunning. My 1971 Topps Carl Yastrzemski is just that. I knew when I was doing my Carl Yastrzemski Topps run that I needed to get one that didn't have major edge wear, it had sharp corners, because it would bug me if it didn't. And this card is absolutely beautiful. One of the highlights of my collection. I got this beautiful PSA 7 years ago for a steal of a price, and just so happy to own it. I always stop a little extra to look at this one when I'm thumbing through my cards. So there you go, Eric. Hope you enjoyed those beautiful cards. And the final thing that I have to do today is I have a little stack here from YouTube Hall of Famer Bob Lewis, who was popping in to a Because I'm Carlos live stream, which I try to tap into every Friday night. Carlos and the boys are hilarious and very entertaining. He was giving away cards just out of the kindness of his heart, opened some packs, and was like super nice about it, just gave us some trivia, and I won. What was the contents of one pack? And he was just like, tell me who else you collect. And because it was a basketball pack, I told him that I collect mostly Ray Allen for basketball. And he was just like, okay, I'll send some extras, give me your address. And he just kindly sent me this very thick package, and there's a couple slabs here that I can see what they are right away, but I'm really interested to see what the contents are. This top pack is especially interesting. You're probably thinking something along the same lines as whatever put this face on, Jim. Hopefully by the time you have gone through this, you feel more like Dennis. Dennis is absolutely cheesing here on this Pinnacle card. I'm already smiling like Dennis, Bob. This is amazing. Enjoy. See you later. Bob and Raffy. So cool. I love the set that Palmeiro's in. The first stack. wow. So this is the first for the PC. I told him that for basketball I collect Ray Allen, and that's because I'm a Boston Celtics fan and I live in Connecticut. And Ray Allen went to the University of Connecticut, actually, and played basketball there, and he's someone that I've looked up to, and I loved watching play basketball, just one of the best shooters to ever live. And I don't have any relic cards in my collection. I have an auto, I have a bunch of rookies and some parallels, but really cool relic card of his time from when he was with the Heat. Broke Celtics fans' hearts, but I continued to cheer for him when he made that amazing clutch shot against the Spurs to help win the Heat a championship. Oh, this one's beautiful. From Barters, look at that. I can't do the shine justice here, but wow. That is a really cool insert from Topps Chrome. And that is a rookie issue. That's a 1999 issue. Awesome. This is a Skybox Premium. I love the glow that they put around the ball on that one. And on the back is a throwback Bucks Prism of Ray Allen. He's known for being a shooter, but early in his career, he would be driving the lane and dunking on people. This is the Topps Finest set that I think is one of the best basketball sets ever made. Just breaking through the metal like that, it is so awesome. On the front and the back. So those are really cool. Thank you, Bob. Again, this was extremely generous of you to do. I believe this is the contents of the pack that I won. And I loosely remember what's in here, but let's show it off. Santi Aldama, rookie for the Grizzlies. That's a beautiful shine right there on that Jarrett Allen. The Cavaliers are actually playing really good basketball since they brought over Donovan Mitchell and made some other moves. Instant Impact of Bones Highland for the Nuggets. Really sick name, a really cool card. Kevin Durant going for a floater there. One of the best scorers I've ever watched. Moses Moody, emergent rookie. Trey Murphy, Prism base. TJ Warren, it's a cool shot there. He went off in the bubble. I remember that. Paul Millsap, one of my favorite underrated players. When he was in Utah, they had Big Al Jefferson and just completely played 80s basketball in the 2010s. It was great to watch. Marvin Bagley, really hyped prospect, decent player in the pros. Blake Griffin Disco, he's actually on my Celtics now. He's been a really good player in the league. Still remember him jumping over a car in the dunk contest. And Juan Toscano Anderson, which you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I could have sworn that this is the guy that was in the Adam Sandler basketball movie. That's a really cool green prism. A lot of shine in there. And that's all I was expecting to be sent, but he insisted that he would send me some extras, and he really showed out here. This is a card that I did not own. 1996 Skybox Z-Force Ray Allen, a Z-Kling rookie. Has a really cool shot of him from draft night in his suit. Yeah, PSA 7, but wow. That is a really cool one that I actually have never seen. And a classic here. Had a raw version, but now I have a PSA Mint 9 of the 1996 Upper Deck Ray Allen. Another great image of him from draft night, talking about a trade from Minnesota to end up on the Bucks. And that is a great example for the Ray Allen collection. Bob, that was extremely generous. I really do appreciate it. I got to meet you briefly at the National, and you're just a Hall of Famer in person and on your videos. Check out Bob Lewis's channel, Eric Fourleaf Cards, Scott Maz, and BRoth6. I will leave links to their channels in the description. Love the hobby, everybody. Happy Halloween. Keep collecting.